Oh, isn't that cute? Ann Coulter and Rush Limbaugh had a child. It looks like it's you. Anyway, uh, video is very interesting. You're citing a lot of facts, um, and you're claiming that this troop surge or push or whatever you want to call it this week um, seems to be working. But you seem to be misguided on the fact that uh, th- th- there is a war not only at home, but there's also um, this very little pressing thing, the fact that you and the rest of the people that obviously listen to you seem to believe that there isn't anything going on in Afghanistan. There isn't anything going on where our other troops are displaced. That's what you seem to be missing. There seems to be this big talk about Iraq all the time, and you know what? Quite honestly, there is a big problem in Iraq. There are car bombings every day, which you don't seem to mention. I mean, you don't seem to mention that there's suicide bombings every day in the Middle East. And while I'm a big proponent of religious cohesion to end this infighting between religions, which has gone on and unfortunately will go on until the end of time, that's the root of this, whether it's Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, whatever. The point is that until there's cohesion and until religions are willing to coexist with one another, then the fighting will stop. That's the reason that, I mean, you made this some sort of claim that the Sunnis and the Shiites are not fighting with each other. I don't know what sort of channel you watch. It must be Fox News. It's got to be, because the news that I get my news from, the Associated Press and Reuters, seem to say the exact opposite. There are numerous reports, almost daily, that state that the Sunnis and the Shiites seem to be fighting on a consistent basis. So I don't know where you're getting these random, very random stories from, talking about how the Democrats are not doing, they're having slumber parties and staying up all night and trying to fight, the troops or things like that. Where the Democrats are staying up all night trying to make the world respect the United States of America. That's what they're staying on all night trying to do. And the president, quite honestly, is trying to veto all of that effort. So you're obviously very young, so you obviously haven't been around the block as often as one would think. So for you to make such a claim, is just damn near retarded. I'm not calling you retarded, but I'm calling your claim retarded. Because, while it's very interesting that the RNC and Fox News, which is probably the reason that you're posting the video that you are, have decided to put a pretty face on top of, the message they're trying to get across as far as what the Democrats, obviously, in your opinion, aren't doing, is just very interesting to me. Before you go around and make claims and things like that, why don't you go outside of your box that has the RNC and Fox News and Michelle Malkin and all those folks in your little bubble. Get out of the bubble for a second. Read other news sources like the Associated Press, like Reuters, that actually get truthful information. I'm not even talking about CSN and NBC. There's a reason I didn't mention those. I'm talking about going to sources that actually get facts. There's a reason that you don't see that many Associated Press and Reuters stories on YouTube or anything like that, because they actually have some truth behind what they actually find out. Not saying that MSNBC and Fox News and CNN don't ever give the truth, because sometimes they do. But 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get facts from actual news sources, because CNN, MSNBC, and Fox News get a lot of their stories that actually hold some truth to them from the Associated Press. But you wouldn't know that unless you did your research.